So, about last night. Look, I know it sounds weird, but, I know it sounds weird what happened with me last night and all the shit what I did, but let's put it this way. You know, we come here, we're on a board, we're all on a board, we have no face, no identity, nothing. And gives us all this freedom to, you know, shitpost, say whatever. It's a general thing. Fortunately, I might have completely a little bit lost the fact that, hey, when you run behind when you get out behind a computer, you know. So I wouldn't like to say I'm going to apologize for my actions last night if I pissed anybody off, but I am going to say, you know, I am aware of the fact that I did, you know, I may have pissed off some of our guys, you know, made them a little awkward, feel them a little awkward, and I do apologize. Out of seriousness, like, I don't generally act that way, not in real life at least. And it's just that you get a little drunk on. It's kind of like them Muslims that got, you know what I mean? It's like them fucking Muslims that go and they come in, they start raping and pillaging. They say, oh, it's because they're drunk on freedom. They don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right?
What are you talking about in Europe?
Yeah, in Europe. You know, yeah, it was going on in Europe with like when the Muslims were first coming in into Sweden, and they were like making excuses like, oh, they never like drank before, or they never, you know, they never had this kind of freedom before, they don't know what to do with it, so they go and they rape some chick.
Oh, is that one of the things going around that's kind of?
Oh, that was like a while ago,
that's like
man.
The catalyst.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's essentially like that. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, I act like a complete fucking idiot, but you need help with that? That thing's a little big. Here. The Autistic Friend Simulator, bootleg anime porn warehouse that consumed your youth and wasted your best years is actually the unwitting vanguard of a massive subterranean eruption of right-wing resentment against generations of Western social engineering that has just now reached the surface of mainstream society. And that future historians will have to pick up the pieces of this cataclysmic event and right stayed. I think somebody misspelled something. Carefully researched accounts of how droves of young men with no reason to plug into society were progressively disenfranchised by a feminized liberal status quo until they formed a psychic gestalt with a surplus of asabi. Wait, what? Asabaya, like the fucking Fremen from Dune, wrested control of a Faustian destiny back from the decadent Vaginakin, and were righted mankind's true path towards the stars because they were bored and it was funny. You know what? I'll tell you something. Never, I think, since Chanology, and I know we're going back there, and I know people still feel the scars, but hear me out. Never since fucking Chanology have we done something this crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Chanology was a fucking disaster. It was a complete fucking disaster. But I think we might have just finally healed that wound with this. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's still some spurgs out there, including, you know, unfortunately myself. Fucking, man, I did some stupid shit last night. Fuck it. I mean, it doesn't matter anyway. I mean, we're all on the same image board. We all do stupid things, right? But, yeah, I mean, fuck. Chanology was fucking ridiculous, and I'm pretty certain a lot of people agree with me on this one. And you go and you put on a fucking Guy Fawkes mask and start with a fucking dumb meme just to fuck with Scientology because they wanted to censor the internet, and then fucking take into some activist movement. You know, Anonymous today apparently now is liberal as fuck. Go figure. Maybe that's why we don't wear the mask anymore. Oh yeah, unrelated to things, but across the street there's a Ray's Tasty Sausage. I think we were talking about it before. I think we were talking about it in the Discord before, but fucking people were talking about how that there was like no food truck available. They'd be making fucking bank. Huh?